Really an honor to be asked to stand up here. Karishma, thank you. Jesse Gillis, I live in Pembroke. My fiance Amanda, she's probably more fun. I joined Veterans for Peace after I could no longer stand aside. I could be disillusioned with the global war on terror through my service in the Air National Guard at Pease in Connecticut, but it took me an actual genocide to be perpetrated against the Palestinians in Gaza for me to actually actively dissent.
Yes.
So today, because we have many speakers to speak about these subjects, I just want to focus on U.S. foreign policy and us, what we can do. Today we face an immense concentration of wealth that uses its profits to pour extraordinary amounts of resources into politics, filling campaign coffers, lobbying to push legislation, manufacturing expertise and propaganda to preach to us what is for our own good, all in an effort to ensure the money continues to flow up. All who do their part to manage this transfer of wealth get a small but self-justifying piece of the pie. And of all the most lucrative places for enriching oneself is the partaking in U.S. wars. Today's U.S. foreign policy is but a name for an aggregation of behaviors our governmental institutions and transnational corporations pursue abroad. It is a monstrous state corporate mass-seeking domination, profit, resources, glory, and market opportunities. I've only known the global war on terror, the killing, maiming, terrorizing, destroying, the displacing, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iraq, Somalia, Syria, Libya, and Iran. None of these countries threaten our national security. None of these countries threaten our way of life. Yet the people of these lands paid that dearly. 4.5 to 4.7 million have been killed. Over 30 million have been displaced from their homes, forced to leave in the face of this violence. I can't comprehend those numbers. That's a number on a page, but each one is a face, a person worth dignity. A family member. Do not forget that war is always against the people of that nation. They pay the highest price. All for what? For profit. War profiteering is not a criminal offense enforced today. Our institutions and elected officials act with impunity. They are legally not held responsible for the bills they signed to arm these wars, these genocides. What seeks this profit is a triad: the military, industrial, congressional complex, a powerful system of immense resources and an insatiable appetite for war. The military that puts people and technology into action, the industry that creates the tech and provides the services, the Congress that passes legislation to fund the war. Each greases the other, the revolving doors, well-paid positions, hefty contributions, prestige, and honorary titles. They all work together to perpetuate an endless cycle of war and search for greater profits, no matter the human toll. There is no conversation about ending war, but only how it should be conducted. Look at the wars that are going on today. There is no call for peace. Wars always end in peace. When they do, the next one has already been prepared, the groundwork laid, and they wait for the opportunity of a crisis that calls for military intervention. They've been doing it with Taiwan. They were doing it with Ukraine. And Gaza's always been there. Palestine in general. That's been there, and a crisis occurs, and they take advantage of the opportunity. It is difficult to take all this in, to begin the work for fighting for peace. The immensity of this evil, this continuous crime committed against humanity, it leaves us feeling there is no hope for change, that it's beyond our ability, beyond our control, but there is hope. If we were so powerless and our opinions did not matter, then why would they go through so much trouble to lie, to gaslight us, and dehumanizing these populations?
That's right.
They have to do this for us to cheer for war, because we have to unlearn to see other people as deserving dignity. We have to unlearn to see them as people, because we could do something about this injustice. Not alone, not in a small group, but in a unified collective, working at the town, state, and national level. We can reinforce one another and punish them. The power we wield is in our numbers, our ability to say no, our ability to withdraw consent economically and punish their purse where it really hurts them. Our ability to organize our votes elsewhere. We all have political and moral agency. Do not outsource your morality to your legislature. You cannot wash your hands of their behavior. It is only through our voluntary assumption of responsibility that power does remain in our hands. I call on each and every one of you to action. You alone cannot stand against this evil, but in an organized, cohesive collective, we can. The most patriotic thing you can do is hold those in power, in positions of power, accountable for their behavior. A patriotism that lives in the determination to right the wrongs of the government and their officials. What else was their creation for if not to serve the public good? Today is an opportunity. I didn't know what to expect coming here. This is a fabulous turnout. And we come together for a common purpose, to promote an alternative candidate who offers us a path forward to peace and justice. Each of us must find the roadblocks, the gatekeepers, those who do the bidding of the empire, so we may better understand how this machine functions and cripple it. Fight for peace. Fight for the dignity of all people. We are all in this together. Thank you.